What if I told you there's a country where the ground itself is alive, where fire boils beneath your feet while ice covers the land above? A place where the sky turns green at night, the water turns blue from the earth's own heat, and silence is louder than any city you've ever visited. This is Iceland, and in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to take you somewhere that doesn't feel like Earth at all. Iceland sits in the middle of the North Atlantic Ocean, right where two giant pieces of the Earth's crust are slowly pulling apart. That's why this small island has more than 100 volcanoes, some sleeping, some still very much awake. But here's the strange part. The same island covered in volcanoes is also covered in glaciers, massive sheets of ancient ice that have been sitting here for thousands of years. Fire and ice, side by side, in a constant, quiet battle. Locals have a saying, in Iceland the land is never finished. It's still being built, eruption by eruption, right in front of your eyes. Our journey starts in Reykjavík, the capital city, and the northernmost capital on the entire planet. Don't expect skyscrapers here. Expect colorful rooftops, cozy cafes, and a skyline dominated by one building, Hallgrímskirkja, a church shaped like the basalt columns found in Iceland's lava fields. Only about 130,000 people live in Reykjavík, but it feels alive in a different way. There's no rush here. People walk slowly. They drink their coffee slowly. Because outside the city, an entire wild world is waiting, and everyone here knows it. Just outside the capital lies the Golden Circle, a route that feels like Iceland decided to put its greatest hits all in one place. First stop, Þingvellir National Park, where you can literally stand between two tectonic plates. Put one foot in North America and the other in Europe. Next, Geysir, the original geyser that gave every other geyser in the world its name. Watch the ground rumble, then explode. A tower of boiling water shooting 20 meters into the sky. And finally, Gullfoss, the golden waterfall. Two thundering drops of glacial water, crashing down with so much power you can feel it in your chest before you even see it. Iceland has waterfalls everywhere, but two of them feel almost unreal. Seljalandsfoss drops 60 meters, and you can actually walk behind it, watching the world through a curtain of falling water. Then there's Skógafoss, wide and powerful, often wrapped in a rainbow when the sun hits just right. Standing at the bottom, the water doesn't just fall, it roars. These aren't just sights. They're experiences that soak you, humble you, and remind you how small you really are. Beneath Iceland's surface, the volcanic heat warms underground water until it's the perfect temperature for one of the most famous spots on Earth. The Blue Lagoon. Imagine floating in milky blue water, steam rising around you, while snow might be falling just feet away. The water is rich in silica and minerals, and locals have used spots like this for centuries, not for tourism, but for healing, warmth, and rest. It's proof that even the most dangerous force in Iceland, volcanic heat, can become something soft and soothing. But if there's one reason people travel across the world to Iceland, it's this: the Northern Lights. On a clear, dark night away from city lights, the sky doesn't just have stars. It moves. Green, sometimes purple or pink. Ribbons of light dance silently above you, caused by solar particles colliding with our atmosphere. There's no app, no schedule, no guarantee. You simply go outside, look up, and wait. And when it happens, when the sky actually starts to glow, it feels less like science, and more like the universe deciding to put on a show just for you. In the southeast, Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon holds floating icebergs that break off from a massive glacier and drift quietly toward the ocean. Some are pure white, others glow a deep electric blue. Just nearby, those same icebergs wash up onto Diamond Beach, but the sand here isn't golden. It's black, made from volcanic rock, scattered with glittering chunks of ice like diamonds thrown across the shore. It's one of the only places on Earth where fire-born sand and thousand-year-old ice end up resting side by side. What makes Iceland unforgettable isn't only the landscape, it's the people. A small population living beside an unpredictable, powerful nature and somehow staying calm about it. Volcanoes erupt and life continues. Storms roll in and people still go for a swim in a hot spring. There's a quiet confidence here, a trust that no matter how wild the land gets, they belong to it, and it belongs to them. Iceland isn't just a place you visit. It's a place that changes how you see the world. A reminder that beauty and danger, fire and ice, chaos and calm, can exist in the very same place, at the very same time. Maybe that's the real lesson Iceland teaches us, that the most powerful things in life, like land, like people, aren't the ones that avoid struggle. They're the ones still standing, still glowing, still beautiful because of it. So if you ever get the chance to stand on that island between two continents, under a sky painted green, beside water still warm from fire deep below the earth, go. Because some places you see with your eyes, but Iceland you feel with your whole self. And maybe you won't get on a plane tomorrow, but you can still chase that feeling by hitting like, subscribing, and joining me for the next place that might just change how you see the world too. Where should we go next? Drop it in the comments.